Welcome to Straight Talk Wealth, heard every Sunday night at 5 p.m. with your experts in all aspects of wealth accumulation, preservation, and income planning guaranteed to last a lifetime. And now, your host of Straight Talk Wealth, Bruce Weide, on AM 870 KRLA.
Hey, welcome to Straight Talk Wealth Radio. Hey guys, I'm going to get right to it today. There's a Chinese proverb, may you live in interesting times. We certainly do today, and particularly when it comes to China, particularly when it comes to emerging markets, and particularly when it comes to the dichotomy in America. Because here's the two articles that ran in the Wall Street Journal side by side. Headline 1, Inside the Disappointing Comeback, which is about the fact that we have this comeback from a recession that just can't come back. And right next to it in the Wall Street Journal is the article, Profits Thrive in Weak Economy. So what is going on here? How is it that Wall Street and the stock market rises to the sky, yet every evidence tells us we're having a very dismal recovery? How could we be having a disappointing comeback and yet profits are thriving? How could that be?
Crazy fool.
Frankly, I just get scared every time the stock market goes crazy, actually. I get scared at that before it goes down. I get scared when the real estate market goes crazy. I get scared when .coms go crazy because I know that a bubble is probably the biggest threat to wealth for most Americans. But you know, we used to say that the stock market is your best long-term investment. That is a mantra by your stockbroker. But now it's not that the stock market is your best short-term investment because all we seem to be getting is bubbles out of it. And frankly, it's a terrible long-term investment. Look at where we are today versus where we were 10 or 11 years ago, and we'll know further. We've had some great bubbles, and in those bubbles, short-term gains are there to be made. But if you've been in the stock market for 12, 13, 14 years, you haven't made anything. Guess what? There's a huge, huge bubble in China. I'm going to play you an amazing audio from China that's going to take you in to a ghost metropolis. And you're going to find out that there are millions and millions of apartments that have been built in China and nobody's living in them. And their real estate bubble will be much bigger than ours.
Oh, no.
What do you do about it is really the question you should be answering. What we do in our practice with our clients is we separate their savings from investing. Investing would be the money that you're willing to have losses on. You understand there's risk, and it goes up and down, and it might be down at the time that you needed it. Oh, well, it's an investment. It does that. Savings is the money you're not willing to have losses on. Savings is the money that you need to live on. That's your lifestyle money and your nest egg, and it can't go backwards. And the problem in America is most of America is getting duped one more time into putting all of their savings into investments. And when this bubble bursts, it's going to be just about the time that all the lemmings have jumped off the cliff and all of our money is back in the market because happy days are here again. How many times do we have to learn how to see a bubble in the horizon?
You're listening to Straight Talk Wealth, heard every Saturday at 7 a.m. with your experts in all aspects of wealth accumulation, preservation, and income planning, guaranteed to last a lifetime. And now, your host of Straight Talk Wealth, Bruce Weide, on ESPN Radio, 1700.